Hey baby, can I get some fries with that shake? I'm so smooth. What? I don't think you know what you're saying, man. I'm just saying, her milkshake will bring my boys to her yard. You know what I'm
My
saying?
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you,
They're
but I
like,
have to
it's
charge.
better than yours. I teach you, but I have to charge. Wow. What does that even mean, bruh? It means my meatballs will go deep in her spaghetti. Innuendo in her endo. So clever. Why would you even say that? Dressed like that, she's obviously asking for attention. So let me get this straight. Based on how she's dressed, it gives you the right to disrespect her, right? Yeah, because if you dress like a slut, you deserve to be treated like a slut. Dude, dressing like a slut is subjective. Your mother's subjective. Right. So you measure your respect for people due to their attire? Don't you think that's a bit shallow? What's shallow is her skirt. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets raped by the end of the night. That will teach her not to dress like a skank. It's all about the easy access. Easy access? What? Yeah, that's why girls that dress like her end up getting raped. On top of going out in public getting drunk at parties, they bring it on themselves. Okay. Let me stop you while you're behind. Saying that women or people bring it on themselves to get raped absolves the rapist from the cruel acts. Wouldn't it make more sense if rapists learn how to, I don't know, control themselves and respect other people's anatomy? No, because sex is human nature. You don't want to go against nature now, do you? Just because something is human nature doesn't mean that it should be exploited in order to harm others. Excuse me. But did you just say that women get raped due to their attire? Yes. Don't you think you should dress modestly to avoid getting raped? No one should have to avoid being raped. Thanks, love, but I got this one. Okay, you have the floor. Our society is led to believe that rape is due to provocative clothing or promiscuity. The reality is, most men and women are sexually assaulted by people that they know. For instance, romantic partners, co workers, relatives, religious associates, and even close friends. This happens so often that most of these cases go unreported due to the negative stigmas that the victim has to face after the crisis. Like what? Like being called a whore, a slut, sloppy, or that is just their fault because they weren't aware of their surroundings. Then why would a rapist attack someone that's not dressing promiscuously? That's just stupid. Women try to tempt us with their bodies and their evil vagina magic. If they didn't do that, then they wouldn't get raped. So naive. Rape has nothing to do with appearance. Rapists actually attack their victims due to their insecurities or vulnerabilities, like their age or their weight or their past relationships. This in turn gives the rapist a sense of control over their victims. So rape isn't just a conquest for sex, it's actually more geared towards having control. You may also want to keep in mind that rape victims come in all ages, even babies. So are you telling me that a 3-year-old was asking for it because they were wearing lowrider diapers? No. So then that alone debunks the notion that clothing has anything to do with the causation of rape. Uh, okay. But what about women that drink and do drugs at social events? They know that men are just there to make the beast with two backs. Why even put yourself in that predicament? They know exactly what they're doing. Yet again, you're victim blaming. If a person is intoxicated by drugs or alcohol, by law, they're not able to give consent. So, non consensual sex with an intoxicated person is a sexual assault. Besides, women have just as much of a right to have a good time in public as men do. And an inebriated person is no excuse for anyone to take advantage of that person sexually. Well, what about cases where women have lied about getting raped by men? Some just say that as a way to get back at us. Or they wake up feeling regret for the night before. Pfft, whores. Yes, this does occur, but false reports of crimes happen with all crimes. And that's not a good excuse for police to not investigate a rape accusation. Also, bringing up that point does nothing to solve the problem that our society faces when it comes to rape. If anything, that's just another distractor that takes our focus off the issue at hand. Because in reality, people actually do get raped. So now do you see why victim blaming is a problem and it's not the victim's fault? When you blame the victim, what you're doing, you're minimizing rape and making it seem like it's not a big deal. I really do hope you could grasp this. No, the only thing that I understand is that you want to dress like a slut. Of course. And you're a Captain Super Duper Saver Hoe. There it is. Yo, it's your boy Adequate, representing that Grand Unified Theory. First and foremost, what I have to say is I apologize because I kind of left you guys hanging for a few months for not putting out videos. But just know, it all has to do with me going through personal issues and things that I had to take care of. It had nothing to do with you guys. And if you guys are still tuning in to me, I appreciate it. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I figured that I should do it something different and come back with a bang, you know, or any reason to wear a dress. But seriously, I really appreciate your support. And also, I'm working on another project. And I'll let you guys know more about that later on. But for bigger news, Grand Unified Theory is holding an event on July 26th in Maryland, D.C. Make sure you be there. There'll be Grading Square. It'll be Tombstone the Dead Man. We also have a dope-ass lineup. C. Gats, Ogma, Gifted Anomaly, MC Brooks. Other GU members from across the nation are going to show up. There's even people coming from out of the country showing up just to hang out with the fam. I'm not going to be there, but that is no reason for you not to be there. So be there or be square. Look out for the Celestial Wars in Maryland, D.C. I will make sure I post the link for the campaign in the description. So you guys check it out, and peace.